Hi, this is Sir David. Yes, sir. I wish that more people had said that to me when I was young. Yes, sir. Like I was in the military. Anyway, I want to give you an idea of what's going on in Provo, Utah right now with Brigham Young University and the Mission Training Center at BYU, where all the missionaries in this part of the world go to learn languages and learn how to behave and read their books and be tortured for 2 years like they're in a Nazi concentration camp. The MTC has been there a long time. All the years I was at BYU, the 60s and 70s, it never changed. They built the Provo Temple right across the street from it, and there hasn't been any complaints or anything about, missionaries go across the street, they go to the temple, whatever. It's a very nice neighborhood up around there. Now, the homes are older now because I'm older, but the homes were very, very nice, and they're still very nice. They're well-kept homes, and there's a lot of stake presidents and temple workers and bishops and good members of the church that live up in that neighborhood. And it's known in the area. In fact, if you go just a little bit higher than that neighborhood and down from it, that was where Donnie and Marie built their houses. I think it was called Osmond Lane. And 3 or 4 of the children there built giant castles. So it's a nice area. It's up on the hill, has a view. It looks over the temple a little bit and over the language training. Well, here's the long story short. The Mormon Church decided they wanted to expand the Missionary Training Center. Now, there's a huge, huge lot across that is on the temple grounds. It's not formally the temple grounds. It's probably, I don't know, maybe 3/4 of an acre, maybe an acre. It's just grass. Well, they decided they didn't want to just put a 1-story building out there like the rest of the mission training buildings are. They proposed, and now they're building a 9-story building, which is a new language training center. Well, when the neighbors saw those plans and they saw what that phallic symbol was going to look like in their neighborhood, they went berserk. They go, wait a minute, this is residential in here. We don't want a skyscraper in here. I'm trying to think of the highest buildings at BYU. I think Desert Industries, Desert Towers was the highest. It's been torn down since I went to BYU, and we had many BYU students jump out the top floors of that dormitory and died. They had to put bars on the windows when I was there because I was trying to get in to see the girls. No, they put bars on the windows because the girls were jumping out of the windows and dying. So anyway, they've got this 9-story proposed building in the middle between the desert, the language training and the temple. So, the neighbors got up a petition. Now, let me tell you something about Mormons and government. If government works and does what the Mormons want, the Mormons love big government and rights, religious rights. But gosh, if you cross them, they hate the government, they hate you, and they're inclined to be abusive. Now, I've said this before. Now, they've changed and they've shifted a little bit, but a lot of those old farts up there running the church have been abusive for 75 or 80 years. That ain't going to change until they die over the next 25 years. Well, anyway, there were some good Mormon people that put up a petition to take down to the Provo City Council and Zoning Board and saying, whoa, whoa, this is too tall, it's too big, we don't want that there. Well, the Provo City Council put it on calendar to hear about it, and in between time, the authorities, Monson and his 2 counselors and the 12, Quorum of the 12, wrote to the stakes and the bishops in that area who were heading up the petition. Here's what I love about the Mormon Church. They talk mumbo-jumbo that if you don't understand their language, you're going to get screwed. They put a letter out of invitation. It was an invitation. Now, when we get invitations, As humans, we go, hey, somebody likes us. Somebody wants us to go to their place or see their wedding or go to a open house or something. We're important. Well, the Mormon Church uses those things and words like court of love. That's where they assassinate your personality, your job, and ruin your life. But they call it a court of love. Now they've shifted from that a little bit. Now they're saying it's a disciplinary council. It's still, they're not disciplining, you know, they're excommunicating you. So anyway, they read the letters in the sacrament meeting, which is common, and the members of the church who didn't want to get excommunicated decided to accept the invitation to stop the legal action against the church. Well, there it is. Now, you don't see this kind of bullying out in the outskirts of the church. Normal people, you can't bully them as much as you can bully cult members that are in your cult. So I just want the world to know. I'm telling you, I'm amazed. I go to 155 countries throughout the world. I think there's 190 countries in the whole world, and those damn last 40, I don't know. They just don't like me. I don't know. But anyway, I want the world to know this is how the Mormon Church intimidates and pressures and gets their way. You vote for Mitt Romney, he is used to these types of tactics. He will use these tactics, and he will ruin the lives of people who cross to him. So the people who were in charge of the petition have decided to accept the invitation of the First Presidency to stop meddling in the Mormon Church. They're going to have to look out their windows and see a damn skyscraper in the middle of their 55-year-old neighborhood. That's the Mormon Church. They're going to do what they damn well please, and they want it to look good. I've predicted that they're going to stop the missionary program here in the next 5 or 6 years. People are just outraged of getting their doors knocked on and their phones ringing. So it's going to go pretty much to an internet, I think, here, because the regular people are not going to put up with this crap. So anyway, I just wanted you to know, in Provo right now, the First Presidency and the Mormon Church are going to build a 9-story building, the largest phallic symbol in, well, I gotta say, in Utah Valley. I can't think of anything else. I know of some 4 or 5-story buildings down there, but there's no 9. I think it's going to be the tallest building in Utah County in a residential neighborhood. So, you want to buy property around BYU? You want to buy property around the Mormon Temple? Watch out. They're going to do what they damn well please. Thanks.